V'hine perush b'chol sha'aracha. Now the explanation of all your gates. Perush hashach huva be erech yakinuim erech shar. So the Sifsei Kohen explains. And it's brought in erech yakinuim erech shar about the gate shem ha'inayim v'oznaim pe yadayim v'raglayim, that they are the eyes and the ears and the mouth and the hands and the feet. So the judges are on all the limbs of your body. Shvot atzmecha, you should judge yourself. V'chi nivres l'chet ad kan l'shono, and were you created to sin? And then the end of that quote, Nimsa mefarashat achal kol ha'varim. So it's found then that he explains the gates refer to all of your limbs. Achin b'sefer yitzira isa v'zel shono, but and so in sefer yitzira it's brought, and this is what it says: Sheva kfulos beged kapodes chulu, that you have 7 doubles, the letters that have a dagish and a rafeh are beis gimel dalad kaf perish saf vitzar behen kochavim ba'olam v'yamim b'shana, and he formed from them stars in the world and days in the year. So I guess 7 stars in the heaven and 7 days of the week. The 2 parts to the Beged Kaparas. V'sha'arim b'nefesh v'chulu, and gates in the soul. So you also have 7 gates in the soul. So the eyes, the ears, the nostrils, and the mouth. Or the gid. Therefore, he finds deer 7 under all of the heavens. That's the end of the quote from there. V'ayin b'shalos of Parshas Shoftim, Perush Aravid, and the Ravid explains in his Perush on Sefer Yitzira, the Ratzalomar, Shme Bechina Zayin Kfulus Anal Mekablim Shiva Koch Ve'leches, that from those 7 letters that are doubled, the 7 stars you receive from them, Umehem Ba'akoach V'ashimush B'Shiva Yemei HaShabbos, and from them comes the ability and the using 7 days for the days of Shabbos, for the days of the week. Umihem mekablim zayin she'arim shebadim, and from them receive the 7 gates of man, and beis einayim, beis uznaim, beis nechirei ha'af ha'peh, and that refers to the 2 eyes and 2 ears and 2 nostrils and the mouth. V'chein mefurash achar kach b'sefer yitzira atzmo, so too in Sefer Yitzira itself you can find that. Tikun Izor Tikunayin Daf Kuf Samech Zayin Amud Beis Shiva Koch Ve'leches Inan Sheva Kfulos Chulu, or Inun Sheva Kfulos. And Tikun Izor, it says that the 7 stars that move are the 7 double letters. Behon V'achayis Ratzov V'shov, and in them the angels go, that are like animals go upwards and come back. Ratzov B'dagesh V'shov b'rafa v'chulu, that they go upwards with the dagesh and they come back with the rafa. V'inun shiva v'shiva mutzakos ad kan l'shono, and these are the 7 and 7 that are poured for the menorah. Menorah being L'chora Malchus, and the 7 like the Midos. And look what's brought in the Hagos, the explanation of on the Mamar about the golden menorah of Zechariah. Now these 7 gates in the soul, himdala bechinos, or 4 concepts, bechinos re'iyah, shmiya, re'ach, dibur, which is sight and hearing, and smell and speech. Vayin b'hagos li dibur amaskli Yehuda ata minyan dala bechinos anal, ukwas prad nagos. Concerning these 4 levels, shem ruven re'iyah, that they correspond with Ruven, who is sight, kira ahavaya be'oni chulu, because Hashem saw in my difficulty, yesh b'chol b'china ratzo v'shov, and each one of these 4 aspects has a going up and coming back. Inaim ratzo, eyes going up, al derech hachlili inaim, like the idea of the eyes being desiring and being red. Shuv al derech ein ba'ain nira b'or chanirayor, and the returning is like we will see eye to eye. I guess it's like mechalos inaim. The first one is ratza, is like the eyes that are desire and to see something, and the returning is when your eyes see to eye, and nir and ein ba'ain nira Hashem. The pasuk says, and b'or chanirayor, in your light I will see light. Shmiya, and then you have these 2 ideas in hearing. Shema Yisrael, Allah, hear Israel, listen Israel. That's the concept of going upwards. Ratzo, v'shuv al derech shmoa mizevach tov, and to return is like to hear is better than to have the korban. So if the korban, which is going upwards, is halal, so then the shmoa and to listen and to go down and do is better than just to bring a korban and go up. So to smell reach nichoach ratzo, a pleasing smell to Hashem with the korban is going upwards. Reichad levushai chushuv, and the mitzvos that you do, the smell of your garments is returning. So too with speech you have feminine letters. Halos, which are elevation, vosios zecharim shuv, and letters that are masculine, that are returning. B'dibur amaskilis usasi, the Mamar about my horses. You have the horses of Parah, which are feminine, which go before the masculine horses, and the horses are like the concept of letters. And the jewelry on them, which are like stones that can be combined as letters and so forth. And that's why we receive from these 7 doubled letters of Dagesh and Rafa, or Rafa, the going up and coming back. Shoftim Gimel Bechinos Chabad, and the judges, the 3 concepts of Chachma Bina Das, Shoftim Manhigim Hazayin Tachtonos, that judge and conduct the lower 7 levels, Shem Hasheva Kfulos, which are these 7 doubles. Vayin gam kin b'sefer HaKuzri, Mamar Shlishi Simin Hey, and look what's brought in Kuzri. Shabir Heitev Inyan Mishpat Umimshala Zu Shel Ha'adam Al Kol Kochos Haguf, that he explains well this whole idea of judgment and ruling over over man, over all his abilities of the body. Umoshel Brucho Melochet Ir, and someone who conquers his spirit is better than, or stronger than, someone who conquers the city. And this is that you should judge the nation. What's the nation? That's all the other limbs. A just judgment. So if you're judging the gates, then you're going to judge the nation, the rest of the limbs, properly as well. Tzedek hu halah. Concept of tzedek is elevation. That we will sing your righteousness. So tzedek is like singing, going up. And that's why it says that Zidkascha is like the mountains of Kel, Hashem's mountains, which is a concept of going upwards to the mountain, up to the mountain. Umishpat hu amshacha. So mishpat is to mishpatecha to rabba. So mishpat is the flow downwards of mishpatecha to rabba, and that's your Your judgments are the depth of the sea. You the great depths. וכמו שכתוב בזוהר חלק ג' פרשס אמר דף צדיק א' עמוד א' וכמו שכתוב במקום אחר על ידי זה אדם ובהמה תושיע, and through this man and animal you save. Adam hainu nefesh elokis, man meaning the divine soul, I guess going upwards. Ubehema nefesh bahamis, and the animal is the animalistic soul. You save both of them. Shihi yeshalom bepalmal yeshal maila, that you'll have peace in the upper realms, nefesh elokis, and the divine soul, v'ratzav v'shov, going up and coming back. V'shalom bepalmal yeshal mata nefesh bahamis, and this peace in the lower realms of the animalistic soul, tihi akfufa b'teila l'nefesh elokis, should be subjugated and nullified to the divine soul. Al derech lachlala smola b'yamina, like the idea of including the left side in the right side. V'shalom zeh nimshach l'idei mishpat tzedek hanal, and this peace is drawn through the righteous judgment that we said, mishpat being hamshacha and tzedek being hala. Vayin mashakazov, so that's v'shavtu esa'am mishpat tzedek. Esa'am meaning all the limbs, mishpat tzedek. Hala v'hamshach. Vayin mashakazov softi b'ramaschil v'chol banayich, and look what's brought in the Mamar about all your sons. Zeichal yedei banayich b'chinas Allah, through how all your sons, which is the concept of elevation, ubonaich, and your builders, that you don't read your sons, read your builders, hamshacha, that refers to the flow downwards, shemratz of shov, that's going up and coming back. To this you bring down and great peace. Vishvatecha, and the end of the pasuk, to your tribes. Look, before in this Mamar, in the beginning of Gimel, that you have to hit it with a stick. And look what's brought in the Mamar. When a person sells his daughter, with the idea of when a man hits his slave, shave it with a stick, like we said that the slave is like the nefesh bahamis. Shu inyan hirhuri tshuva. So they like the shvat, like the concept of lishvatecha. So all of this is like the concept of thoughts of repentance. Shnofli milamayla, that fall from above, idea cruising to the voice, the calls from above to do tshuva, lishvatecha, kadesh lo titztarich lebichinas ashur shevet apichulu, and it should be your tribes, in order so that you shouldn't have from Ashur, the nation of Ashur, which is also called the staff or the stick of my anger. So we'd rather have our sticks and our tribes than the nations hit us, or so to speak, or the anger from outside. Because like we said, that if you have the judgment below in the Beis Din or in yourself, you don't have the supernal judgment or the spiritual concept. Ein mashakasov od minyan hisorus Perek Gimel. Look what's brought about the idea of awakening before lasos akli, to make it a vessel. Bidrush kane hamida, and the Mamar about the kane hamida. Pikudei Reish Lamed Gimel bidrush hanusin lasech vivina. Umashikazu b'dibur amaschel kinei mitzvah binyan v'derech chaim chulu. Vay mashikazu v'sham binyan v'igba vay tzvos b'mishpat. I guess concerning the idea of mishpat. So derech chaim tu chalchos musar. And the sech v'ibin is lahavdil bin yom v'bin laila, to divide between the chesed and gvura, the concept of bina. When the sechvi is like the concept of the malach Gavriel, of gvura. B'dibur ha'maschil v'ani nosati l'chashem echad echad of bepios, base pios, and then you have the idea of the sword that has two sides. So idea beza bechinos shoftim v'shotrim, the two sides of the sword are like the idea of the judges and the bailiffs, the gvura above and below. Dinim above and below. Ein mashikos vel pasuk v'havaya pakad sara minyan v'havaya hu beistino. Look what's brought about. The idea of and Hashem remembered Sarah. So when it says and Hashem, that refers to him and his beistin. Sheish bezeh beis pirushim. That there's two explanations to this. Hu ziran pinu based in Malchus, that he refers to Zah, and Beistin refers to Malchus. Shem Elokim, which is the name of Elokim. O al derech Ohu da'atika bina Beistin zun. Or you could say that him, who ubeistino, who is atik, or bina, the unknown, when you have to ask, and Beistin refers to Zan Nukfa. Shoftim v'Shotrim, so you can apply this idea of divided into two parts of Hashem and his Beistin, to Shoftim and Shotrim, to the judges and the bailiffs.